AR
tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ó mọ lọ́ọ̀jù center ref ló ṣe ń pe center ref yẹn tó ṣe ń sọ fún un ó gbà tí goalkeeper yẹn delay bọ̀ ló ṣe ń sọ fún un pé after 8 seconds ṣe ní corner kick ní bàbá yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wá mú
káàdì wọn kọ.
Pèmí tí wàhálà bí géèmì ṣe lọ lẹ́yìn ó ti máa yá àwọn náà pé wọn kì í gbá bọ́ọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ tí wọ́n ti rẹra wọn kalẹ̀ jù. I'm sorry.
Last match ló yẹ kẹ́ fi wá sí yẹn. Last match ló yẹ kẹ́ fi wá sí yẹn. Àwọn tá play lánàá àtúntì ní play lánàá. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ mi sí.
Kira FA.
Double A ni now.
Double A.
Kira is double A.
FA.
Mọ̀mú lóko kan FC.
No, lo yẹmọ FA ni FA.
Don't worry, this is my first time.
Also side game.
Small London. Agbára Nàìjíríà wà ń bẹ yẹ o. Ẹ kàn fojú kékeré jí ni o. Agbára Nàìjíríà wà ń bẹ o.
Nígbà tó fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ match ló ṣe ní lórí pitch. Bọ̀bọ̀ sáré! Kò ráìtì mọ́. Sáré!
Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe yàrá tó wà ń bẹ yẹn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Next one.
If I cheat on you, I'm sorry.
Cool. Oh my God. Highbreed.
So next one, so eléyìí sà tani máa sọ fún wa.
Emirate.
Highbreed. Ó fún ọ ní access láti tó lórí field láti tán bá débẹ̀ ẹni tí ò bá ní lọ́wọ́ kan bounce ẹ̀ ẹni ìwé ẹ̀ tán bá wà tó bá yẹ fún time training láti ṣe kí n tán bá débẹ̀ tán wọ́n á bounce ẹ̀ nìyẹn ẹni tí ò bá ti ní lọ́wọ́ wọn ìṣara wa nìyẹn ò lè ní wọ́n. Àwọn kan máa wá sí tournament wọ́n á kọ́ ọmọ wa wọ́n á wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pín àwọn ọmọ fún àwọn teams wọ́n á dẹ̀ ti gbowó wá láti ìkíní ọgbọ́n olè táwọn coaches máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Abáyẹ ti débẹ̀ wọ́n wá máa wá àwọn náà máa train jù wọ́n máa send pictures sílé. So anybody tí ò bá ti lélẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìṣara wa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are up and running. This is a fantastic game, fantastic scoring chance here. And that's the first goal of this game. We haven't even kicked off yet. And this is the first goal of this tournament. Fantastic goal. This is 1 goal to nil. A very early start for Emirate Football Club. And I'm very, very sure this will change the shape of the game. And fans are even hardly on their seats before we get the opening goal of this fantastic game. It is 1 goal to nil in favor of Emirate FC over Highbreed. And that's definitely going to be a foul. It is a free kick, no question about that. That's a great bowling. And the fourth official signals for an offside.
Emirate làwọn náà ọ̀sẹ̀
Shot play by the goalkeeper.
matches mẹ́rin làwọn àbí okùn mẹ́ta lọ.
That's a throw. That's a throw in for Emirate. That's a long throw, yeah? A great precision and a very good control, but the defense line was able to parry that into a throw in for Highbreed. Referee signals, and that's a foul throw. That's a good bowling. A good ball down the line here. A good ball down the line. That's a good tackle, and there is a throw-in for Highbreed. Aside from the early goal we got from Emirate, I think Highbreed really stays strong in this game. Maybe they might be bouncing back anytime soon. They're in the opposition box. That's going to be a corner kick for Highbreed. A scoring chance perhaps for Highbreed. Great ball into the box.
H-Y-B-R-E-E-D.
And he plays that down.
And H-Y.
That's a throw. That's a good ball.
H-I-G-H. Okay, Highbreed. Okay, kì í ṣe hybrid táwa ń rò.
That's a good bowling. A good clearance there. Emirate stays in possession. Intercepted. That's a good clearance by Highbreed. That's going to be a try. That wasn't nice. And that's a very bad challenge. And that's going to be
Okay.
That's going to be a yellow card. That's going to be a free kick. Emirate. That's a good ball in the box. Look at that. Cleared out for a corner kick for Emirate. That's a good bowling. Word cleared out by the defender. That's a great challenge. And the referee signals for a free kick. It's a rough play actually. Good ball down the line. Now giving back to the goalkeeper. Like I said earlier on, aside from the early goals coming from Emirate FC, I think Highbreed has really stand strong on this game, and they have been showing their compact, proving themselves to be a better team here. And I think Emirates might be back into this game soon. Fantastic ball here, bicep to bicep, both teams are trying to get past each other. That's a good ball down the line. That's a good bowling. Oh. And the fourth official signals for an offside.
When you are now complaining, what do you expect to play? After match.
And that's a rough challenge. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Emirate. That's a good bowling. Safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. And that's a bit of a clearance by the keeper. Good ball down the line. That's a good ball. Safely in the hands of the keeper. No doubt it's going to be a goal kick for a train rather. A good ball down the line, but that's intercepted by Emirate. That wasn't so good. It's going to be a throw-in. That's a throw.
What do you position you goalkeeper? You get good bad.
Emirates back in possession. Fantastic ball, scoring chance. That's a great ball. Look at that. Fantastic ball. And that's a goal. And that's a beautiful, beautiful goal. Fantastic ball, yeah. And Emirate FC is running away with that goal. 2 goals to 0, and they look healthy and good to go in this game. Let's see, maybe this goal will change the shape of this game. That's a great bowling. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a throw. And that's a foul throw. And that's a long throw. And he plays that down the line. Fantastic ball out. Scoring chance probably. Dispossessed. On the defense line. Dispossessed. Intercepted safely. That's going to be a throw-in. It's in favor of Emirate. That's a long throw. Intercepted once again. It is a throw-in. That's a long throw by Emirate. That's a good volley. Look at that, and it is out of play. It is a goal kick. Good ball down the line. Perfect pass down the line. Dispossessed. And that's going to be a free kick. That's a good bowling. That's going to be a goal kick. Well headed out by the defender. A good ball down the line. That's a good ball. That's out of play.
Sunday set ló ń gbá. Kó rọra fi sí kí ni nǹkan tó ń wá kiri. Ló wà ń bẹ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ gangan nìyẹn. Kókó á dà sílẹ̀ fún wọn. Dà sílẹ̀ káwọn kan gbà sínú net.
That's a great crossfield pass. That is nothing. That wasn't good enough. Good clearance by the keeper. A great pass down the line. Scoring chance here. Oh, well blocked by the defender. It is going to be a corner kick for Highbreed. Corner kick played shortly. A great bowling. Another corner kick for Highbreed. That's a great bowling. That's out. A good ball here. And it plays it, oh, intercepted. That's a great downline pass. That doesn't count. That's going to be a throw. That's a long throw here, intercepted. A good ball down the line.
jàre wọ́n bá yẹ tún sọ nìyẹn ojú ọ̀nà ìlú kípa ìgbọ̀n tiẹ̀ dára kẹ́kù fọlọ́ọ̀ṣọ́ lé gbọ́n fẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ sà. ẹ wo bọ́ọ̀ yẹn bọ́tà sí bọ́ọ̀ ní ẹni tó gbá bọ́ọ̀ mi yẹ kó wò bẹ́ẹ̀.
kípa kọ̀ lélẹ̀ yìí.
ká ní pé kò ṣe ọ́
náà ni mò ń sọ àná fọlọ́ọ̀ṣọ́ lé ní jàre nìkan ni wọ́n fọlọ́ọ̀ṣọ́ lé ní méjì náà bọ́ ṣe gba náà kọ́ níyẹn tó wọlé.
That's going to be a free kick. That was an amber. It's a close range amber. Yeah? The scoring chance for Highbreed for them to get back into this game. That's a great bowling. Oh. And that's definitely off target, so it's going to be a goal kick for Emirate Football Club. That's a great ball.
Cultural group.
Intercepted once again. That was in the very good effort. That's an offside, no question about that. That wasn't good enough. That's a good pass. A scoring chance. And that's a great scoring chance. And the referee signals for an offside.
Ó ti mú láti jẹta àti jẹta ní yé àǹtí mú.
A great bowler. Are trying for Highbreed. That's a great run. A good bowling, but no one gets to the end of that. That's deflected. That's going to be a goal kick.
Another team was selected.
That's a low ball. This was a great bowling.
Yeah, what does a job for you?
That's a foul, no doubt about that. There's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Highbreed. Let's see, maybe we'll be having a scoring chance from this free kick. That's a good free kick, eh? Safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. And he decided to throw that out. That was not a very good challenge. It's going to be a free kick. Clean shortly. A great ball in. Good ball down the line. That's a good pass. That wasn't good enough. And that doesn't count. It is going to be a goal kick. That's a good ball in. A great clearance by the defender. And it clears that once again. That is a very, very bad challenge. It's going to be a free kick in favor of Highbreed. That's a great kick down the line. A free kick has been awarded to Highbreed, and it's a close range free kick. Could this be a scoring chance for them? Fantastic avenue to score. That's a good ball in. That's a fantastic ball. No question about that. It is a goal. That's 2 goals to 1. Emirate 2, Highbreed 1. I think this goal will have a great effect on this game. Let's see, maybe from the Highbreed can really get back into this game and start creating more chances to make sure they come up and also maybe have a win for themselves. One of the players of Highbreed is down. Let's hope he's not badly injured. It's now a very competitive contest between both teams, just to go separating the two of them.
JJ. Danny. Okay.
One of the kick that gave them the scoring chance, and they wanted to do that again, but it was well blocked. Shot through here. And that's a free kick for free kick. That's a long free kick. And that's going to be a foul. Free kick for Emirate. That's a long bowling. Carried out and headed outside the defense line. A throwing kept out again by one of the defenders. A short throw. And that's a fantastic ball in. Oh. And that's a goal kick. It was actually a very good ball, but that doesn't count. Good ball down the line, but that was deflected by one of the defenders. Fantastic chance there. Treated nicely by the keeper. You know that it's going to be a free kick. And decides to play that shot. Intercepted by Highbreed. And that's going to be a free kick, a very close range free kick for Emirate. And it's part of the names that has got in the book of the referee. So the referee is issuing a yellow card here. Let's see, maybe we can get a scoring chance from this free kick.
Let them come and come again.
That's a great ball, but that doesn't count. It is well over the bar. It is an off target. A great ball in by the goalkeeper. That's a good clearance. That's a good ball down the line. That's a great cross-field pass, but that doesn't count. That's a good ball in. Look at that. That doesn't count. That's going to be a goal kick.
Sharp.
A great ball in by one of the defenders of Emirate. That's a good ball. That's going to be a free kick. That's a bad challenge. Could this be a scoring chance for Emirates? We've seen a lot of long range go here. Maybe we might be seeing another one soon. That's a good ball. Well blocked. Dispossessed. A good ball down the line. That's a good ball in. The keeper stays strong. One of the players of Emirate is down, I guess. He's having a muzzle pull.
You want this one? One of the players is out due to the muzzle pull. Short pass. A good ball down the line. That wasn't good enough.
It's going to be a goal kick for Emirate. That's played in by the defender. The good players into the hair. One of the players is out. That's going to be a chopper. That's a good ball in. That's a good block. That wasn't good enough. It's a bad challenge, and the referee might be issuing a card there. No question about that. That's a yellow card. We're just a few minutes away from halftime. This game is still in favor of Emirate Football Club, still leading by 2-1 over Highbreed. That's a great kicking. And that's the chance, a scoring chance perhaps. And that's going to be a goal kick. That doesn't count. I think Highbreed has been trying for their possible best to make sure they get back into this game. We might be seeing a goal soon. That's a great ball in. Dispossessed by Highbreed. That's a great ball down the line. Fantastic scoring chance there. That's a good block by the goalkeeper. That's a great scoring chance there, but that doesn't count. That's a foul. The free kick has been awarded to Emirate. Shot pass here. That's a good ball in. Dispossessed. A great pass down the line. Cleared out by the defender. That's a great pass down the line. That doesn't count. It's a goal kick. And that's going to be
report here.
substitution coming on for Emirate for the player that is out. Couldn't continue, so having a new player, fresh leg in.
FM, my mom thought I should grab it because my day school once. My time talk to my line, you might laugh. My match at 2 was number 1. I think I see me. I know it's the last match.
That's a good bowling. But that doesn't count. It's a good goal. And goalkeeper plays shortly. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the halftime of this beautiful contest. And Emirate is still leading Highbreed by 2-1. 15 minutes time, we're back for the second half. Hang around.
People have a clever cover.
nǹkan tó ń sọ ló ń gbọ́.
Láwẹ́ sẹ́yìn bò.
Yá ọmọ ògùn.
Jẹ́jẹ́jẹ́. Ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Samuel, ẹgbẹ́ mi ò dá. Ṣé Samuel ti ṣe ni?
Yọ̀rọ̀ àdì ẹ sáré o.
Nọ́mbà yóò ṣe kó inú nọ́mbà yìí.
Ẹ sáré jẹ́ mi.
Ọlọ́run ṣe fà wá ọ̀pọ̀ ò fà wá.
Bọ́dà.
Ọlọ́run ṣe fà wá.
Bọ́dà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ń délẹ̀.
Go, come on, go. Go. Simone, go back to the bag.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and running for the second half of this great contest. The first half ended in favor of Emirate Football Club, and this is the second half. Let's see what exactly the second half has in store for us as we are up and running. And the referee signals for the beginning of the second half, safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. Cleared out. Not a challenge, and it is a throwing for Highbreed. That's a long throw. Good clearance. That's going to be a free kick. It's a close range free kick for Emirate Football Club, maybe a scoring chance perhaps. That's a long free kick, eh? So that is out of play. It is going to be a goal kick for Highbreed. Short goal kick. And it longs down long. That was a great and sends his long back keeper. Dispossessed by the defender. That's going to be a free kick for Highbreed. That's a good bowling. That's a free kick. That's a great ball in. That's a free kick against Emirate Football Club. A great cross-field pass. And that's a goal kick. A great ball in. Fantastic chance there. And that's going to be a free kick. A very close range free kicker for Emirate. That's a great ball in. Fantastic chance. And that's an amber. A good ball in by the goalkeeper. That's a great scoring chance there. And that's an offside. That could have been the scoring chance for them, but it's an offside. That's a great pass. Cleared out by the goalkeeper. That's a good bowling. And that's an offside. That's a good bowling. That's a work block. Fast. That's a good ball down the line. Blocks once again. That's a free kick. Free kick for Highbreed. That's a great ball down the line. The great crossing pass. That's a great ball. And the keeper comes to the rescue. And he plays that long. And he stays in attack. throwing for Highbreed. Safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. That's a good volley. Safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. That's a good ball down the line. Fantastic chance. And that's out. That would have been the second, that would have been the equalizing goal for them, but that doesn't count. That's a long kick. Good clearance there. A free kick for Highbreed. That's a long kick in. That's a free kick. That's a good ball in. Good clearance. That's a foul. That's a long ball in. A great pass down the line. That's a good ball in. Oh, and it plays that out. And that's going to be a corner kick for Highbreed. They've been trying a lot of time. To make sure they get back into this game. That's a good bowling. And that's going to be a goal kick. A good ball in by the defense line. Well intercepted. That's a good ball down there. That's a good ball. That's out into the side netting. That's a good ball. That's going to be a free kick. That's a good ball. That's a good pass. Good ball, but that was well blocked by the defender. And we're having a substitution coming on for Highbreed. At the shot throw. Well intercepted. Cleared out. Shot through. That wasn't too good. That's a well blocked pass. A great pass down the line. That was treated nicely by the defender. That could have been a scoring chance. One of the players of Emirate is down. That's a good clearance. And the ball is out for a try. And he clears that out. A great pass down the line. That's a great pass. Look at that. That's going to be a free kick. And that's a yellow card. No doubt about that. Very close range free kick for Emirates. It is an opportunity for them to extend their lead and make sure they win this game with an healthy lead. That's a great volume, safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. It's a good clearance by the keeper. That wasn't good enough. That's a great ball down the line. safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. Scoring chance there. Treated nicely by the keeper. And even the AR is actually still down for an offside.
Mo ń bọ̀. Bá ti wọlé màá yọ.
Ó lè lọ gba tẹlẹmí kó má lè ṣe. Ẹni tó bá wọlé á lọ kú.
Ẹ wọlé. So after stopping the game for a few minutes, We're back in action now. It is a free kick due to the offside committed by Highbreed. So free kick for Emirate, taken long. And that's out for a throw-in. That's a long throw. And the fourth official signaling for foul. And the referee is issuing a yellow card here. That's a great bowling. Intercepted. And it clears it off. A good clearance back to the goalkeeper. And saving the hands of the keeper. A good clearance there. Now it's cleared out. It's going to be a throw for Highbreed. A long throw. Cleared out by Hamid. That's going to be a free kick. Oh, that was well out, and that doesn't count. There's going to be a goal kick in favor of Highbreed. That's a good ball. Great clearance by the defender. And that's a throw. And that's a free kick. That's a long bowling. That's going to be a throw for Highbreed. A free kick for Highbreed. That's a long kick in. Safely in the hands of the keeper. That's a good clearance out. A good ball down the line. Oh, intercepted by the defense line. Ball it out of play, and there's going to be a throw. That's a long throw. That's an outside. That's a throw. Short throw. That's a good bowling. That wasn't too good enough. Cleared out by the keeper. Dispossessed by Highbreed. It's going to be a throw. And that's a foul throw.
My mom happens to be an Alaja. Are you saying that?
Sir.
That's a great bowling. Safely in the hands of the goalkeeper. Dispossessed. A good ball down the line. That's a throw. That's a great cross-field pass. That doesn't count. They place the ball down the line. That's a great bowling. That's a great ball down the line. And that's going to be a goal kick. That's a good bowling. That's a throw. Good clearance there. Safe in the hands of the keeper. And he clears that out to safety. Safe in the hands of the keeper. Plays the ball down the flanks. And doesn't count. That's a throw-in. That's a long throw, yeah. That was well blocked. Good clearance there by the keeper, by one of the defenders. That's a good ball down the line. And the defender saves that. Corner kick for Emirate. That's a good ball in. That's a good clearance. Dispossessed. That's a good ball down the line. And that's a throw. And that's a foul throw. Short throw there. That's going to be throwing. That's a good ball down the line. A good cross-fit pass. That's going to be a free kick. Close range free kick for Highbreed. Maybe they might be scoring here. That's a good ball in. Good clearance. That's a good ball in, but that doesn't count. It is out. One of the players of Emirate is down.
wọ́n tún ṣe tọ́lẹ̀tì àwọn wà fix àwọn yẹn wá ṣe mo kàn waste owó lọ́jọ́ ìbọn tí mo jẹ ọjọ́ mi ní èmi àti màá yẹra lónìí wọ́n kí mi ní ìdáhùn lọ́jọ́ èèyàn bá ti ṣe nǹkan tí ò ní túmọ̀ fún mi mo kàn wú báyìí mo kàn kú.
That's a very good one, yeah. That doesn't count, it's well over the bar. It is going to be a goal kick. That's a good clearance by the keeper. That's a great throw. That's a throw. That's a great crossbar. And clears that out. That's a good clearance. Well cleared out by the defender. That's a good bowling. Cleared out once again. And that's a kick. That's a great bowling. But that doesn't count. It's a throw-in for Highbreed. A great ball down the line. That's a good bowling. That doesn't count. That's going to be a free kick for Emirate FC. A great bowling. Safe in the hands of the keeper. That's a great bowling. And the keeper after that in his hand. Plays out. That's a good pass. Safely in the hands of the keeper. And decided to throw that out. That's a great bowling. And this was says for a throw for Emirate FC. That's a short throw. That's a great bowling. Look at that, fantastic effort there. And fantastic effort, but that's an offside. That's an offside. And the keeper had the right to parry that out. Ball given back to the keeper. A great bowling. That's going to be a free kick. And the referee signals for 3 more minutes of added time. That's a great bowling. That's a long throw. Safely in the hands of the keeper. That's a great ball down the line. A scoring chance there perhaps. And that's a great ball in. And they look really good on this. And the goal is 3 goals to 1. Fantastic efforts. Fantastic efforts by Emirate. And they are out. And also they look healthy for this particular game. It is 3 goals to 1. It's just a few minutes down the clock. And that's a foul. Having a free kick for Emirate here. That's a great bowling. That's a good bowling, dispossessed. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a fantastic game. And this is the first win of Emirate FC. It is 3 goals to 1 for Emirate FC. Fantastic one. And the goal is 3 in favor of Emirate, while Highbreed has 1. Thank you so very much.